I know. Are you ready to have some more fun and be hypnotized again?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Could you raise your right hand again?
That's my right hand.
That's it, and put it down. Sleep. I'm just going to speak to the camera for a bit, I know, but with every word I say, I just want you to carry on going down deeper and deeper. What I did there was to ask Aina to put her hand up. That helps me to work out which orientation her camera is, and I asked her to put it down. The moment I asked her to put it down, I just said sleep, and she knew straight away that she wanted me to go into a trance. So that was what's happening there. Now I'm going to go back to Aino. Now, Aino, I want you to take a deep breath now and exhale, and when you exhale, just go down 10 times more deeply than you are now. Deeper and deeper, deeper. That's good. I can see your chest going down. And just let go. Let yourself go. And while I speak to you, I want you to bring your attention down to your hands on the armrests. Focus your mind on your hands. Try and visualize them in your mind. And I'm talking now not to you, I know, but I'm talking to your unconscious. Speaking to your unconscious. And I want your unconscious mind to make a decision for me. And I don't know whether that will be the left or the right hand, but I'm asking your unconscious to just focus down there on your hands, and when it's decided whether it be the left or the right hand, I want you to indicate it to me with your unconscious using your middle finger on the hand of your choice. So I'm talking to your unconscious mind and asking your mind to decide which of those hands we're going to work with. Just allow your mind to run freely, and when you're ready, your unconscious mind will indicate with the middle finger of either hand. Just carry on relaxing, listening to my voice. Any outside disturbances, just remind you to come back to my voice. And I can see you've made a decision there. Well done. Your unconscious mind is deciding your left hand, because I see your left middle finger moving. Now, were you aware that was going to happen, I know? Okay, that's fine. So we've made a decision. Now I want you to just carry on focusing on your hands, having decided the left hand. And as you bring your attention down to your hands and the left hand in particular, I want you to imagine that they are becoming lighter. Just carry on focusing down there and imagine they're becoming lighter. And it's as if the arms are not there at all. They're just skin filled with space, making them very, very light. And just bring your intention down to that left hand. And as you focus on your hands, just imagine that lightness. Just like the clouds, they just float about because they don't weigh anything. They just drift around, float away from you, float up towards the sky. And just allow that relaxation to settle in there, that lightness. And just picture that you've just got a hollow skin filled with lightness, just like the clouds that drift away, going higher and higher, lighter and lighter, as you bring your attention down to those arms, and particularly that left hand, becoming lighter and lighter and lighter, just as if a cloud was pulling it up with a string, maybe a balloon, connecting to that wrist with a string, making it lighter and lighter, lighter and lighter, lighter and lighter. And as you imagine that, and you're doing really well here, that's good, I can see that your attention is focused in particular on that left hand, that being the right thing to do. And as you carry on imagining those clouds going away, Maybe you can visualize hot air balloons, lots of colours, black and red, green, yellow, with the little baskets underneath, being lifted up by all that hot air in the balloons, just drifting away and pulling up. That's very, very good. That's very, very good. And I want you to carry on imagining that happening. And I'm going to speak to the camera, speak to our audience. But as you hear my voice, you just become more and more relaxed with every word that I say, and you carry on allowing this change that's happening, particularly in your left hand, that being the right thing to do. Just allow it to carry on happening. And I'm going to speak to the camera just for a little bit. Now what is happening here is that Aino is lifting both hands, because although I spoke to our unconscious mind and asked it to choose one hand, I've been not direct. I've just been speaking generally and speaking of lightness, and occasionally I've mentioned both hands. Achieve what I wanted, which is for both hands to raise, because I'm using some confusion technique here. By speaking to our unconscious mind, I've been speaking specifically about the left hand, but I haven't been clear enough, because I've been speaking occasionally about both hands and both arms and telling them they're both light. So they are both raising up now. And you're doing very well, I know. That's tremendous. Carry on imagining those balloons, those beautiful hot air balloons, or those different colours, just floating away. And you see the clouds up above them, and they're moving up now towards the clouds, because those hot air balloons, just like your arms, are so light, and your arms feeling like there's only the skin there covering the arm, covering the hands and covering the fingers. It's just empty and just so light, so light. And those hot air balloons, they're so beautiful, just floating and drifting around like they just don't care, getting higher and higher and higher and higher and higher. And now, you know, as you do this, listening to my voice, I'm going to count from 1 to 3, and when I get to 3, I want you to lock those arms in place, but open your eyes and just have a look at both hands. Take a note of the hands, and when you've taken note of exactly what's happening there, I then want you to close your eyes again and go back into trance. So I'm going to count from 1 up to 5, and when I get to 5, you're going to open your eyes, stay in trance, but look at your hands, take a note of it, and when you're ready, close your eyes again and go back into trance. And I'm going to count now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes, Aino. Take a look at your hands, and whenever you're ready, when you've taken a note, just close your eyes down when you're ready and go back into deep, deep trance. That's very good. That's excellent. Now I'm going to count from 3 down to 1, and when I get to 1, I'm going to click my fingers, and when I do, you're going to just totally allow those arms to just relax and just float down at their own speed, as they don't weigh anything still, but they're just going to just slowly come down to the armrests, and when they reach the armrests, you're going to go even deeper into trance. So I'm going to count 3 down to 1 now. 3, 2, 1. That's very good. Very, very good. And they just don't weigh anything, so there's no hurry to bring them down. Just gradually, slowly allow them to come down. And remember that when they go to the armrests, you'll become 10 times more deeply relaxed than you are now. That's very good. And as you do that, just remember that we want to install all those changes that you're looking for in your life. Remove all the procrastination that you have. Remove all the negative aspects of your life that just don't trouble you now. And put into your mind as they come down a plan for a new Aino, a more positive Aino, a more productive Aino. And also, every time you see red, these feelings will come back to you, that you are going to be positive, that you're going to feel encouraged. Whether it be a red stoplight, a red traffic light, a red book, a red piece of cloth, wherever you see it is, you'll find that that helps you to remain more positive, more encouraged. That's very good. Very, very good. Excellent. And now you feel so light and relaxed. All the tension's gone. You're listening only to my voice. Very good. Very, very good. And in the future, I'm going to ask you to remember this word. And any time I say this word, you'll go immediately back to the level of trance that you're in now. And any time you use this word, when you're in a place of safety, don't do this in a car, but any time you use this word, you'll be able to put yourself straight back to this level of trance without any problem whatsoever. And that word that I want you to use, Amo, for that is the word catacombs. Catacombs, just like caves, but catacombs. Do you understand, Amo? Just nod your head if you do. That's excellent. Now in a moment I'm going to bring you out of this trance by counting from 1 up to 5, and when I get to 5 your eyes will open. You'll feel truly wonderful. You'll feel like you've had a 5-hour massage, a 5-hour sleep. You feel better than you've ever felt before. Feel on top of the world. I'm going to count now. 1, 2, 3, coming up now. 4, starting to reorient. 5, eyes open, wide awake, feeling on top of the world. That's excellent.